Last time on Taverns and Caverns. After our teleportation, we find ourselves in some lab. During the short time we got to investigate, we found some freakish things. I managed to grab a couple purple crystals, then we quickly had to hide. We discovered a few things from overhearing a conversation between a Koldar general, Ranak, and some alchemists. We learned our location, below Tiani Fortress, on the borders of Shimada and Aloria. But we also learned something horrid. We saw a volunteer become some turtle beast. Now we know the secrets of their transformation by taking the essence of Tioga. We must escape. We must tell the others. Tell the allies what happened here. Episode 79, Behind Enemy Lines.
Welcome back to another exciting episode of Taverns and Caverns, everyone. This is your Dungeon Master, HaphazardDM. And last time on TNC, the party found themselves being teleported into a mysterious laboratory that was located under a fortress known as Tawny Keep. And after being teleported, they found themselves to be in enemy territory. Tawny Keep is currently located in a nation known as Aloria that lies to the west of Shimada, which is where they came from. They were in the Amiwa ruins on the western borders of Shimada. So they didn't go too far from their location, but they are now behind enemy lines. And during their session last time, they had to hide because there were a couple of enemies surrounded by some alchemists and whatnot that came into the laboratory, and they transformed a dude into this gigantic turtle-like creature. And when they attempted to use the portal to go back to the Amiwa ruins, the portal did not work. And during this time, there was a man in golden armor with a mask. He was known as General Ranak. He was taking over for another general by the name of General Mawu, who ended up dying on a mission not too long ago. Unfortunately, party did not get to see the enemies use the portal, so the enemies went back up above the staircase into the fortress. And the players right now are trying to find a way to escape this laboratory. And we left off with Stella looking through the door into a corridor that had two paths, left and right. Unfortunately, she did not know what was around either corner. And that's exactly where we're going to start today's session. So before we begin, though, this episode is probably going to be released probably sometime in February or somewhere around there. But it is December 31st today. So Happy New Year's to our listeners. I hope you're all ready. I know
it's a new year and a new season for Ryan to kill us.
Oh, yes. Taverns and Caverns 2023. When Ryan brings death to the players.
Oh, the wife will be happy.
Oh, he's like, I've been real nice to you guys through season 1. And now I got you fighting all kinds of bullshit. Like, he's got us trapped in this fucking dungeon.
Yeah.
I'd probably blame it on the new guy.
I mean, let's be real. When we started season 1, our listeners knew that we had 3 people in the group that were brand new to D&D.
I'm still new.
You, Bri, and Julian were all new.
And we still got 3 new.
So
you think I know what's going on? You think any of us know what our skills are? No.
Well, whose fault's that?
Damn.
My brain is small. It's smooth. There's no lines in it. I'm tired.
Oh my god.
Bri has to put all of her raps in her brain. She can't be learning skills.
Why are you speaking for me? It's like, no, I do be happy to look at the shit.
I was gonna say, you don't fucking know what they do. Every time we're like, hold up, let me read.
Give me a few more levels. I'll have it.
And for those that don't follow our Instagram or our Twitter, definitely check them out. If you want to see new artwork that we recently released of the season 2 characters, Yome is about to be released fairly soon. The artist basically has Yome's art finished. It's just one little edit that she needs to do for Yome, but Stella's artwork is posted. Houta's is out there. Roy's is out there. Definitely go check their artwork out of the characters. Pretty sick, badass art. And if you loved season 1, a lot of the characters from season 1 have artwork that we've recently posted as well for the NPCs, such as Avirus de Darkmoor, Tamaros, and our player's favorite, Stalwart.
Ugh.
Every time. Ugh. But their artwork.
I have no issues with them.
I'll just summon my inner Nomu on that one.
Ah, where's the milk? Say it.
Where's the milk?
There we go. I haven't heard that in a while.
Say it.
Say it, bitch.
He said, say it, boy.
On the DM suit.
Where's the milk?
I should have, you guys probably didn't see it, but shout out to Stephanie for making Bry's a Christmas gift, which is like a little cross stitch thing that has a quote from Bry from season 1.
Yes, I did see a picture of it.
And it said, what does it say, Bry? Never underestimate our ability to make a bad situation worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So that's a quote from season 1. I should have got one for Rob that said like, "Where's the milk?" or whatever. I should have got quotes for everywhere. That's what I should have.
You should have got Eddie R. I'll take your cheapest meal.
I should have got Eddie R. Sleep on the floor, bastard. Buy that motherfucker a cot.
I'll take a glass of water and your cheapest meal.
Your cheapest meal. I
He
should
have
make
two
him.
quotes. You'll sleep on the floor.
You'll sleep on the floor. Eddie R. doesn't share a bed. What do you say?
He just has ... No.
Yeah, he's asleep. He don't answer.
Yep.
It's just ... He's sleeping on the mic.
Yep.
Oh, good old season 1. Can't go wrong with season 1.
I might have to get Stephanie and make some more. I don't know. They're cute.
They are pretty cool.
I gotta come up with like some design or something to put around him because like the logo we have is too complicated for that. But you know, for her, I think so. I don't know. She did a really cool one for Christmas. But yeah, that's what I got. Bri is like a little cross stitch that has her quote on it from Damien. I was like, damn, I should do this for everyone.
Did Jake know what that was from, Bri, or did you have to tell him?
Oh no, he knew.
That's awesome.
Well, because she made herself one, and then I reached out to her. I was like, "Hey, I want that for Christmas." Maybe I'll get Nomu's. I'll get Nomu's, and I'll put like a little kitty on it or something.
There you go.
Scratch my belly.
Or a ball of yarn.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so good stuff. The party right now. Don't worry. You don't have to worry about any turn orders or anything right now. It's free for all at the moment. You're all at that door. Remember, Ashinoguri is there with you as well. And Stella, you're at the front of the door. If I remember correctly, you're the only one that saw past into the corridor. You might have told them what you saw, but what are you all doing at this current time? It is, remember, it's quiet in the room, but you all did sabotage some of the equipment.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we fucked this room up.
You did. And remember, you don't know when those alchemists and whatnot will be coming back. And you know, once they do, they are going to know you guys are in here. So you're in a bit of a pickle.
Oh, Stella, what are you seeing behind that door over there?
Nothing really, just two ways we can go, but nothing really indicating which way, either way. Want to flip a coin?
No, I can check to see if, the footsteps, see if there are any prints or anything, which way they went.
I guess that way is also appropriate.
I guess that's a survival check.
Yes.
Or what? Insight or what?
Survival.
That matters flat.
Yeah,
It's good.
Yeah, that is good. So you peek through the door. And again, you see this long corridor. The corridor is about, I'd say, 15, 20 feet long. And it's lined with torches, so it's not dark by any means. There's a lot of light from the torches on the walls. And you definitely see the two corners left and right that Stella was mentioning. However, you are more worried about the tracks, if you can see maybe like dirt or mud from boots or anything like that. You definitely see on the floor, it's stone floor. The floor is dirty. It's not clean by any means. You're not in a fancy castle or anything like that. You're literally in a fortress made for soldiers in times of war.
Yeah.
So you definitely see many footprints, whether it be dirt, mud, and you even do with an 18 survival, you even do see specks of blood drippings along this flooring. Do you step out into the corridor while you're doing this survival check to like follow the prints, or are you just looking from the door? Because again, it's about 15 to 20 feet that this corridor reaches out to before you can turn left or right.
Well, he's looking from the door. If he doesn't see anybody in the hallway, then
there is absolutely nobody in this hallway. It is clear.
Oh, then he's stepping out.
Okay. So are you walking down the corridor to those corners to kind of peek around both corners, or are you
he's just
halfway through, or what?
No, he's basically just stepping out the door and find out which tracks General Renak and his ilk used.
Okay, well, the man that transformed into the giant turtle-like beast was definitely a large category size. So you know to look for his footprints particularly.
Yeah.
And what you can see from your current location, make me a perception check as well. Your survival was able to pick up on all the tracks, but damn, an 18 perception. So with your survival, you're able to see all the tracks you needed to see. But with the perception of 18, you can really see far out where these tracks are heading. You can see at least the big footprints coming from that turtle creature. His footprints turn right. Most of the footprints that you see do head right, but some go left. But the big guy, the big turtle that just transformed, he went right. You just don't know what's around those corners. It's fairly quiet too with your perception, because that's also hearing. You don't hear much. You can hear the flickering from the torches and the fire on the torches, but you don't really hear anyone talking or any guards walking. You don't hear armor stepping around. Your general thought is, you're down below, underneath the fortress. So you're thinking, okay, we're in the basement of some kind. Everyone must be above, but you're just not sure. But you don't hear any signs of threat at the moment.
Well, in my own opinion, these big guys are probably going to want to get them up to the surface, and they went right. What do you think? Some went left, but the big guys went to the right.
So we want out of here, right? Not to fight?
Oh, depends on the group.
Ashina looks at the four of you. I say we do our best to stay hidden and not bring attention to ourselves. We are in a fortress filled with enemies, I'm assuming, especially with General Renak being here. We do not want to fight. We are still weakened from our fights in the Mule ruins.
I hear that, Roroi. Good old boy. We need to sneak. You might want to sneak.
Hey, I'm trying. Okay.
We haven't even rolled yet. Well, I'm rolling still.
Just
I don't have a spell to help him with that.
Now remember,
I need one.
Remember, you did get that short rest when back a couple episodes ago, but you did fight a couple of Yaksha before being teleported here. So you all are still pretty tapped out for the most part. So I see, Bri, you're making a stealth check of 19. So Stella steps out into the corridor.
Yep.
And
let the short one go first.
You're sneaking ahead. What are you doing? Are you peeking around the corners? Are you stopping? Or what are you doing with your stealth?
Go up to the first corner I can see on the left path.
Okay.
And I'm kind of leaning against the wall.
Yeah, so the path ends, it's a dead end. Think of like a T. It's a dead end ahead of you. There's nowhere to go straight. It's just left or right. So as you come up to that left corner, it's basically exactly on the same hallway as the T. You can see basically both ways. But as you slowly peek your head left, I'm assuming you're also going to peek right, because also if someone's on the right, they'll see you. But with a stealth of 19, you are extremely quiet. Y'all see Stella, she is freaking tenchuing her ass through the hallway. Quiet as hell, doing flips. Looking stealthy and fucking sick as fuck while doing it. Her clothes are billowing in the air.
Oh, look at that.
But as you look around the corner, you look left first, and you see there's more torches that line up the hallway, and you see there is a door, probably about 10 feet out, and you definitely see the footprints that Houta saw as well, just not the big ones that he was focusing on. But there is a door, and the door is open, and it looks like there's stairs heading down slightly on the left path. And then you turn quickly to the right to see what's on the right. About 20 feet down this hallway on the right, you notice more torches another corridor. No one standing there. No guards, nothing. You do see a door, though, at the end of this corridor. And it has stairs that look like they're heading up. But there's also a door on the left of the hallway, right before the stairs heading up. But that door is shut. So technically, there are 3 entrance or doorways you're seeing. 1 on the left, 2 on the right. But there is no enemies standing about.
And we're technically like on the lowest level of this structure, right?
Yes.
So we want to go upstairs, probably. I mean, yeah, at least to the middle level, try to get out. I'm going to hold my position and wait to see how everyone else rolls.
Okay.
So I'm not too far out if they're being loud.
All right, Houta with a stealth of 16. Houta, you're able to sneak right behind Stella, and you're able to see exactly what she sees. There's a doorway with stairs going down on the left, doorway with stairs going up on the right, but also a closed door on the right.
Well, if you're going to tempt you out, I guess I'll be Ricky Maru.
You weren't as good, but I appreciate the effort.
Oh, thank you. You said there's a door to the left up there and a door on the right?
There's a door on the left pathway. There's a door on the right pathway. One's going up the stairs. One's going downstairs. There's also a door on the same level that you're on the right path, right before the stairs head up.
Aye.
And remember, though, the right path's where the big footprints are, where the turtle guy went, and possibly General Ranak is your assumption. The freshest footprints, I would say, headed right.
Well, I kind of want to go up the stairs, but everyone, get over here. I ain't making this decision.
All right. So who else is going to make some stealth checks here?
Roy would like to go last.
Yeah, you should go last. I'm scared for myself too, though. Oh, 13.
All right. Yome,
I'm a goddamn fox. I should have advantage.
But you're in armor.
19. Oh, that's true. I am in armor. And we saw my drawing for my character. She got quite a bit on. So.
Yes. You're in.
I get naked.
You are a cleric. Clerics do have poor stealth typically.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember Eddie R.
Yes, Eddie R. And then my own cleric from my other campaign, Broxark. He was always loud.
Goodness.
Motherfucker was always loud. Everyone's being quiet as hell, fucking doing flips and shit.
Clonk,
and then all of a sudden, I roll a 2, and I'm just like, oh. We gotta go.
Broxar is clanking and eating chicken legs while we're trying to sneak.
So
the sad part about it is Roy doesn't even have his heavy armor yet.
Oh, well,
all right, just breathing hard. Nervous, sweating.
So with a 13, Yoma, you're able to sneak up behind the other 2. You're not loud by any means. I mean, a 10 is a base standard, so you're pretty quiet. Just not nearly as quiet as the other 2. That leaves Roroi and Ashina. Ashina Ruri is going to make her stealth check as well. So let me go ahead and make that for her. And she rolls an 8. So she's not as quiet.
Girl.
That's a little under the 10. But it's an 8. Some of her...
getting worse the further down we go. It's prepping us for...
Oh, God.
Ashina has her glaive out still. She's holding it. And I mean, she is a samurai class, so she has this armor on, and her armor.
She's also big
sounds.
sad because she's lost all of her people.
Yes, she's
sniffling while she tries to be sneaky.
She's mentally drained from this day. It's been a day, and she ends up making some sound on accident. But from the likes of it, it doesn't really. You don't hear anyone hear her. But she's able to make it to the 4 of you, and she just lets out a sigh. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's clever, right?
Wish me luck.
Look.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Roy. That's a stealth of 12. Roy, you make your way to the others fairly quietly. Ashina was the loudest one, unfortunately, but no one's caught on to you just yet. So, you still have a decision to make, left or right, and which way. Stairs going up, stairs going down, or are you going for that closed door that's right before the stairs heading up? on the right side.
I can't trust a closed door in this scenario.
I'm all for the stairs.
Yeah. All in favor?
Sheena looks at you. Which stairs, though? The ones on the right or the ones on the left, heading up or down?
I'd say up, right?
Oh, definitely up.
Well, that is the most obvious decision, but didn't you say that's where General Renak and the turtle creature went, right?
True.
Do we want to risk
Oh.
following them? Or it makes the most obvious choice to go up, but I don't know. We are in the middle of enemy territory. If we get caught, that's it for us.
I am kind of curious about this middle door here, though.
Sure. What's behind door number 2?
Are you guys wanting to open that door on the right then? That's right before the stairs heading up?
We don't know. We're scared. Do we hear anything?
You
Okay,
can make
do my large fox ears. Why does my mouth suck absolute ass? It just jumps all over this goddamn computer. Hold on. I'm trying to click on this. What do I click for hearing? Do my large fox ears? Okay.
Well, Bri got a 23 on perception.
I can't fucking see what I got because I can't get to the right damn tab.
And you have a 19 on perception.
Oh, rules. Okay, good.
Hota's got an 8 on perception.
Hoda don't hear shit.
So it makes sit this one out.
It makes sense that Stella has the highest perception because she's ahead of everybody.
Yep.
So Stella with a 23 perception, and I'll say Houta with an 8 perception. You can't see anything different than you did before, nor can you hear anything.
Nope.
I'll go with Yome first because she has the lower perception. Yome, with a perception of 19, you're really trying to listen in on things. With a 19, you do hear some footsteps coming from above, but it's very light. I mean, all the flooring is made out of stone. You don't know how thick the flooring is above you or the ceiling is above you. But you do hear some footsteps here and there. Nothing of major concern. It's what you would assume being in a fortress. But you just can't tell how many people might be upstairs above you. You just have no idea. You don't hear anything from the left side, the stairs going down. But with Stella, I'm assuming you sneakily move towards the right path a little bit, towards that closed door and the stairs heading up. But with a 23 perception, that is really good. I'll say as you get closer to that closed door on the right path that's close or right before the stairs heading up, you begin to hear some voices from the stairwell, the staircase heading up. And voices are echoing down. And because you're closer to that area, you can hear just some people talking. You don't know what they're saying, but you just hear like a conversation getting closer and closer.
Does it sound like some of the voices we heard already?
Not necessarily, no.
Okay.
You just don't know if they're you don't know if they're coming down to you, but it sounds like they're closer to you.
But they're not. It's not coming from behind that door.
Not from what you can tell. It's coming from the stairwell going up.
We might want to run in that room then to hide. We're out in the open.
You are out in the open. That is true.
Fairly enough.
I'm gonna open the door.
All right, you go to open that door, and as you go to open that door, it opens. It creaks open, but not loud enough to catch anyone's attention. As you open the door, it's a small, think of like a 15 by 15 foot closet of some kind. And inside this smaller room, it's all stone walls. There's one torch in there lighting the room. It's just what looks like an equipment room. There's several boxes everywhere. There's shelving with a lot of armor and weaponry. Looks like it's just a room used for equipment.
Okay, good. I go in there and I hide behind the door, but I don't close it all the way. It's just cracked. And I peek my hand out like the Rock and do the just bring it to the crew.
All right. So does everyone follow and go into the closet with her?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Don't be in here breathing hard. It's not a lot of space.
So everyone makes it to the room. Do you shut the door behind you?
Yeah, and I have my ear against it because I want to see if those voices get closer and which way they go.
Okay. So as you close the door, you hear two voices getting closer and closer. They're basically coming from up above, from the staircase going up. You hear two guys talking. Oh, man. It's that 4th hour. You know what that means. Yeah, I know. We gotta switch with the two down in the prison cells. I hate guard duty, man. Who you telling? Sucks. There's nothing to do down there, and it stinks. Well, gotta do what we gotta do. Let's go replace them. It is their turn for a break after all. Yeah. Hey, did you bring that book, by the way? Yeah, I got that book. Why? I'm a little interested in reading it. You gonna let me read it during this 4-hour shift? Screw you, man. This is my entertainment. You should have brought your own book. Fuck you, bro. And they just keep walking down the hallway.
Okay.
They walk
We
past
can't
the
read
door.
it together? Shit.
Maybe they could if they wanted to, but maybe one likes to read in silence. But you just hear them talking, just rambling as they walk past the door. They're heading to the hall or towards the hallway where you guys just came from, where the T is. But they're not heading towards the laboratory. They're heading to the left doorway with the stairs heading down. And what you did hear was the prison cells. They're going to switch shifts with the two guards that are down there. So that's what you heard, Stella. But they don't open that door into the room you guys are in. They walk right past you.
Okay. So we know the door downstairs is just prison. It's not necessarily an exit. It's quite the opposite. I guess, I don't know. If we want to free prisoners and be heroes, sure, but otherwise, we might have to go into the lion's den.
All I heard was 2 less guards upstairs.
Right.
For the time being, of course.
Time is of the essence.
Ashina rubs her chin. Well, they're switching shifts with 2 others. So
let's make a run for it before the other 2 come up.
But what about this, though? Here's an option. What if we free the prisoners and use that chaos as cover for our slip?
Free the prisoners, huh?
We are in a room filled with equipment. Give the prisoners equipment. Allow them to try and break free for themselves, and we'll use them as cover to escape. Not too bad of an idea, especially if there are hundreds of soldiers right above us.
I do have some Dagdalian armor. I mean, I could put that on and maybe do something. I don't know. Do something.
Oh, I like the cut of your jib, Roroi. That sounds mad. Sounds terrible. Let's do it.
Well, hiding in the midst of a chaotic scene is one of my specialties. Let's fuck some shit up.
So Ashina just looks at the groups. So what's the plan? Roroi, are you saying that you put on Koldarian armor? And what, try to disguise yourself as one of them?
Even though I have to wear someone else's armor, I really don't like that, but I mean, if it'll help us get us out of here, then something I have to deal with.
Do we got a bag to put all our stuff in?
I mean, you have your bags, your personal bags. You could, yeah.
I have a bag of holding.
I was just gonna say it's like a lot of shit, right?
Yeah.
If we have to take it all off.
Mm-hmm. But
I do have that bag of holding.
He does have a bag of holding.
All right, that's good.
Well, I guess we should sneak the 2 downstairs. All we need is a short distraction, which will come from your disguise, Roroi.
So Sheena looks at the rest of it. So Roroi's gonna put on armor. I mean, we are in a room filled with Koldarian equipment. So are we going to free the prisoners and then pretend to be soldiers and make our escape above? Or are we going to ignore the prisoners and pretend to be soldiers?
we're taking the prisoner somewhere.
I'm pretty sure they remember
orders.
a soldier my size.
Okay. All right. You get on top of who's the shortest person here? Me. You get on top of my shoulders, and we'll be 2 people in a trench coat.
Are you gonna drop me?
God.
Why would I drop you? You're gonna be on my shoulders.
I mean, I didn't say you do it on purpose. Are you strong?
All right. Well, I don't know. Hold on.
I have very muscular thighs.
We could say we're bringing a couple prisoners down.
I'm strong.
Okay. I'll be a prisoner.
Oh yeah, you could be a prisoner.
And she turns around.
I'm a doo-doo slay.
She starts doing the Britney
Brittany
belly dance.
Oh.
But she's so short, it doesn't really look like.
It's just her like hobbling around.
Yeah, her arms are just moving like a wave.
Okay, fine. I guess I'll put a suit of armor on. Hand that breastplate over here. It's gonna put some of that armor on, then make it look good.
So you're putting on a breastplate. Just so you know, breastplate is going to have its own stats versus what you're wearing and such.
Mhm.
And just so you know, a breastplate is considered medium armor.
Yeah.
In your armor class with the breastplate is 14 plus your dex of a max of 2. So basically 14 plus 2 if you have a dex of 2 or more. That would be your armor class. And there's no disadvantages to stealth with a breastplate.
I guess it increases my armor.
I'm weak.
And by 1.
Yeah, Roroi is going to do the same thing, but he's going to infuse it.
Okay.
So
now keep in mind this equipment is standard, standard soldier given armor. It's nothing special. So you're not getting any magic or anything like that from it. But you are now wearing the emblem of the Koldarian soldiers. So keep that in mind. So,
all right.
So the 2 of you put armor. Yome, are you switching your armor over too or no?
I guess I need to, right? If I just roll up, it's not gonna be good.
No, it's not.
Or am I better as a prisoner? Do I have to change from a prisoner? Probably, right?
Probably. I mean, I'm assuming they're not going to want a prisoner in all their armor and stuff.
I look so sick, though. I'm sickening.
Oh, I look sick too. I'll make this look good.
Slay. Okay. That's fine. I'll dress up as a... would it be weird if I'm a fox girl as a... You know what I mean? Like, would it be weird? Would it be weird for my person to be a soldier?
No, I mean, the Yeki race are all over Ashai, so it's not uncommon to see them as soldiers, whether it be in Koldar or Mazugro or Shimara, whichever.
Okay. I just don't want to, be like, yeah, I'll be a soldier, and then they're like, what the fuck's this priestess bitch doing here? And I'll be like, whoa. I didn't know. No one told me the lore. Yeah, so only Stella's gonna be a prisoner? Is that...
I mean, you guys look kind of pussy. All you guys to take some small person down there, make a Sheena run too. Looking sad anyways.
Ashina's got some good shit on though. Do we want her to take her stuff?
Alicia's like, wait a minute though.
I'm just trying to figure out who's the best. Probably want the physical fighters to be the ones that are dressed as not the prisoners, right? Because if we get into some shit, they're gonna be the ones that get the better benefit of not having to change and shit. So that's where I'm thinking currently. Is anyone along the same lines as me? No? Yes? I can still do magic either way, so not that I have any spell slots left, but
sounds good.
If you hand me something heavy, I can still donk someone in the head with it. That's really all that matters. So I can pretend to be a prisoner. That's fine. Let's have Ashina be a soldier because she probably can still kick ass. Houta looks like a fucking soldier. He looks like he's seen some shit.
Yep.
So that works. He wouldn't get taken prisoner, he would just be like, seppuku. Roroi, we don't know about him, but that's fine. He's gonna be a soldier, right?
Well, even I want to take Roroi prisoner.
What?
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
Oh, you're welcome.
Ashina folds her arms and she looks over at Roroi. You know, Houta does have a point. You are a little. What do they call? What's the?
Why is Ryan trying to take Roroi out of being a soldier? I don't know what's going on.
What's the phrasing they call it?
Fresh meat.
Are you green? Is it green eye? No, not green eyed. Is it?
He's a summer child.
Green as summer grass.
Sweet summer child. You do show, not show, but there's a bit of innocence to you, Roroi. You have not seen much of the world, have you?
Hey, not really, but
I don't think Koldar would want you as a soldier. No offense. No offense.
The enemy wouldn't even make you a soldier.
Ooh,
No,
that was raw.
Would they take him? Would they take him as a prisoner? What's the point?
I'm just saying.
Ashina's out here burning him. Goddamn.
Your personality fits more of a man of your stature.
He could be a cook.
You're a blacksmith, yes?
yes.
Correct. You're not but you're not much of a fighter. I don't think the Koldarians. We are on the front lines of the war with Shimada. They're not going to send their weak soldiers to the front lines now, are they?
Hold up. That's our angle, though. If someone asks us what we're doing, he is a prisoner who's a blacksmith. He's useful.
That's what I'm getting at. I think Roroi makes more sense as a prisoner than a soldier of Koldar. No offense again to you, Roroi. I'm sure that your skills in the way of smithing are astounding.
You hear that, Roroi? A compliment.
Thanks.
Kind of.
Why do you always have a question mark ready?
So 2 soldiers and 3 prisoners. I think that makes sense.
Oh, absolutely. Get in line.
All right,
No, they got 2
start
and a
taking
half.
all my clothes off and throwing them in Roy's bag and down to my skivvies. I don't know. Down to my robe.
Men.
You can sing behind bars. Get in line too.
He's like, I was made for this role.
I was made for it.
There's 2.5 of us. I was on brand.
Get on my
Ashina,
you see, shoulders.
Ashina begins to take her armor off, but she looks at her armor, her samurai armor. She looks at it proudly. I'm going to always hate this day that I put on the enemy's armor. She puts her armor into your bag of holding, and she just dons the Koldarian armor, and she looks over at Roroi. Well, come on. You too.
Get moving, prisoners. He pokes Yome in the back with a spear.
I will take that spear from you and shove it through your eye. Do not poke me with that.
I am loving this. Let's go.
Sure you are.
So
better watch where you sleep, Houta. Keep one eye open.
That's usually how I sleep.
So the 3 of you then, which are Yome, Stella, and Roroi, are the prisoners, correct? Houta and Ashina are the guards.
Yep.
I think, yeah.
Okay, so once everyone, it takes you all a couple minutes to, armor takes a while to get off and all that stuff, but after a couple minutes worth, you're able to get into your disguises. And during this time, I will say you do hear 2 guards talking, coming from the other side where the prison cells were. And your assumption is the 2 guards that were standing guard that just got relieved of their shift. They're heading upstairs. Do you guys try to listen in on their conversation or no? They're walking right past the door.
Oh, one more thing. I can cast my armor on and off with an action. So
okay,
as far as magical armor,
cool.
I kind of want to tell those guards to get back down the stairs and help us take the prisoners, put the prisoners in cells.
You're getting a little too into your role. Can't give orders in disguise.
I don't want them to go up the stairs and out of our sight. Don't you want to jump them?
I always want to jump them.
See, I knew we were on the same side.
I don't know if we're on the same side or not. Cop.
That's fair. I'll go with the consensus on this one.
So are you trying to stop these 2? These are the 2 that were already down in the prison. They just got relieved. So they're heading back up. There's still there's still two guards down below in the prisons. Those are the two that you heard about the book, talking about the book. These two, as they're walking by, you hear them talking. Do you hear General Renox in now? Yeah. General Renox, I hear he's more of a stifler than General Mawu. Don't know if I like knowing his presence is here. It means more work for us, you know? He doesn't take being lazy too hard. Whatever. He'll never know we're lazy from time to time. It's not like he's watching these stupid prisoners in this nasty, stinky prison cell. I'd be careful if I were you. He could be around the corner. He'd have your tongue for that. What do you want? Give me a break.
I was waiting for that.
Yep. That's all they're really talking about. But they're passing the door. So if you're trying to jump them or convince them,
pop out and pretend to be the general.
No, they already gave me enough information. We can walk by. What'd you say?
Hey, it's me.
What'd you say? The general don't like laziness, so we're sending these guys to the prison.
Well, they're walking past the door that you're in. Also, remember, you are in a closet with armor equipment. It'd be weird for the 5 of you to come out of a closet with equipment.
That's all right. Okay.
And no, don't pop out with the prisoners. It's weird.
It's weird.
What are you doing in there?
Right. What were you doing the prisoners in the closet? Like,
it's a little too much questions, you know. I'll stay back and hold the silence.
But the two, they continue to walk by. So if you're not going to do anything with them, they walk right past the door and they head up the stairs. And their voices go silent the further away they get from the group. The hallway now sounds silent once more. Now is your chance to go whichever direction you need to go.
See, I was thinking we was already in the hallway. I didn't know we were still in the closet.
You're still in the closet.
It's okay to come out of the closet, Rob.
Because I jumped in the closet.
Oh, no.
Walks up to the closet. I pull out my Beretta. We don't support him on this podcast. We're making fun of this man.
He released something?
Oh
yeah, he did.
Admitting
not this man releasing a song, so I admit I did it.
Not you singing in the same tune.
All right, get out there, prisoner. We're walking you to the cells.
So
I side-eye Houta the whole goddamn time.
You have nice eyes.
Shut the fuck. I will beat your ass.
Eyes forward.
Leroy's just kind of looking down. Just those words kind of hurt his feelings, but try not to show it.
Oh, it helps you get in character.
Do I have a visitor today? And I need my one phone call, please.
Oh, get on out here, Kelly.
Oh, when I got locked up.
She's S. Kelly. Stella.
S. Kelly.
That's Akon I'm singing. Why y'all obsessed with Robert?
Oh, no. We're
still on that motherfucker.
Yep.
Ashina comes out last and she has her glaive in her hand and she's just walking last. She's behind everybody. She's watching the rear. But with the 3 of you now pretending to be prisoners, so you're heading down towards the prison cells, which would be to the left of where you originally came. So you're now walking to the opposite side of where you're currently standing, towards the doorway that's open, heading down toward the stairs into the prison cells. And as the 5 of you continue to head down, I'm going to reveal a map right above you. One hot second.
All right.
You see it. Place your characters at the very top of the top right of the map where the stairs are. So as you begin...
Prisoners look fucked up.
Damn. Why are they all laid out?
They look like they're having a rough time. This is not a nice prison. That's for
this
sure.
One looks like
this is not Sweden. This is
right. This one looks like he threw up all over the floor. He passed out in it.
Fucking Christ.
Well, because they're all like laying down looking. It's so funny.
Damn. Not a mind loaded to Jesus Christ. They look fucked up.
So you begin to make your way down towards the stairs. And as you make it to the bottom of the stairs, let me just move. I'm gonna move Houta really quick here.
Mm-hmm.
There is a guard standing there. His back's to the doorway. He's one of the guards that you heard talking about the books. But as you come down to the prison, you immediately get the stench of just disgust, filth. You can smell a mixture of just possibly, from what you're guessing, feces and just everything, bad body odor. These people in these cells have not showered or have bathed in who knows how long. It's very disgusting in this room.
And we want these famished dookie slaves to help us escape.
So
they're all weak.
But as you come down into the prison, there are a couple of cells. There are 4 medium-sized cells, and then there's one gigantic cell that holds plenty of people. But as you come down the stairs, there is a guard who is standing there, and he hears you all coming down, because I'm assuming you're not trying to be quiet. You're pretending to be soldiers. And the guard who is standing in front of the staircase, to the right of him, down the hallway where all the cells are, there is a desk and the other guard who is sitting at that desk. And it looks like he is writing some notes in a notebook of some kind. He's probably taking notes of the prisoners. You just don't know. But he doesn't know you're there. It's just the guard standing there. He turns around and he looks at the 5 of you. And, you know, he's a human Koldarian. And he goes, "Whoa! I didn't hear anything about more prisoners."
General Knott seems to want these. Yeah, he kind of shoves Roroi forward a little bit. Want these scallywags for some experiments. Oh, except for the blacksmith here. He's going to be useful.
The guard looks at Roroi. "More folly for the experiments, you poor bastards." He looks at Roroi. "This one's a blacksmith, you said."
Unfortunately, yes. So he's going to be useful.
That means you get 2 scraps of food versus 1.
Yeah, that prisoner. 2 scraps of food.
Stella's pulling on Roroi's shirt.
Can you share with me too?
I don't think this food will be edible.
Shut up! No more talking. The guard, he turns around. "Follow me. They'll be placed in the gigantic cell down here." He comes
Gigantic cell.
Get moving.
Gin pop.
and he walks straight around, and he opens the cell with some keys, and he opens the steel door. And as he does so, he's like, "All right, get in." And when you all look into the cell, there is, or I should say, there are a couple of individuals in this cell. 2 of them look like they are passed out. You can't tell if they're dead, if they're asleep, or just unconscious by any means. But then there's also 2 others that are sitting around. They're rocking back and forth on the floor. But something's off about these prisoners. As you take a look, make me a perception check on any, if anyone wants to take a look at these guys.
Oh, no.
All right,
so a little clouded by your fucking charade.
Yeah.
Yep.
Stella, Roroi got a 9. Stella got 21. So Stella, well, this makes sense for you. You're like almost in the front. Before they throw you into the cell, Stella, you can look at these 4 individuals in this cell, and you can see all 4 of them, whether it's the ones that are on the floor, potentially unconscious or dead, or the 2 rocking back and forth on the floor. They're all deformed in some way, shape, or form. They're no longer human by any means, or whatever they were. They have scaly skin on parts of their arms. Their faces are deformed. You can see they either have spikes coming out of their backs, or their faces have been mangled in some way. They look gruesome.
I think I'm in the wrong unit.
I think we're all in the wrong unit. I don't want to throw them in there.
I'm too beautiful to be in there with the
Shut up, prisoner! Get in there!
And Stella,
don't worry, you'll be looking like them anytime soon.
We will be looking like them? Is that what you said?
All of us?
Not you, blacksmith. You have your uses, but the two of you, we're sure the alchemist will enjoy experimenting on you.
Oh, fuck.
I'm about to get this guy to Kimbo's slice in just a few moments.
Knock this motherfucker out. But there's like a couple dudes in here, right?
Yeah, but his back is turned at a desk, it looks like.
You guys ain't got nothing to say. Why'd you bring us? Oh, because we were going to get the other prisoners now. I forgot.
when Stella gets thrown in the cell, she's selling it. She like throws herself.
Start a mutiny. These dudes aren't even awake enough to fucking get out. We can't carry these dudes out.
I'm about to sneak this guy, man.
You're attacking the guard?
I'm about to.
There's two of y'all. She can do the other one. Stella's sitting there shaking the bars.
Well, we can jump the one, make sure it's silent, and we can go after the other guy.
So, as Stella, Yome, and Roroi are being pushed into the... Thanks again for listening to another exciting episode of Taverns and Caverns, everyone. If you enjoyed our shenanigans, we ask that you please leave us ratings and reviews on Apple iTunes or any other podcast platform that you use. Also, please be sure to check out the Taverns and Caverns Patreon for exclusive content that you won't want to miss. You can find me on Twitter at HaphazardDM.
Yo, I'm Bride. I play Stella. And you can follow me on Twitter at Blaze_Nancy Bride King or NBK.
I am Robert Jones, and I played Houta Liu-bei. You can find me on YouTube, Trubone, Trubone.
I'm Felicia, and I play Yome. You can find me on Insta or Twitter at daggertribal.
I'm Rodimus, playing Roroi Royce. You can find me on Twitter at Rodimus7901 or at Instagram at Rodimus83.
All right. Well, thank you, everyone. Those are all of our players and our cast members for Taverns and Caverns Season 2. Until next time, take care.